Hey guys, welcome to this installment of EAP TV. Today we are continuing the lead generation case study series. I have Brent Wells on the show and he's going to discuss with you guys how he landed 100 leads throughout the month of December. So stick around guys, because all of that is coming up. Alright guys, so how exactly did Brent Wells go about generating 100 leads throughout the month of December? Well, he actually had a pretty diverse ad setup going into the month of December, and there were two specific ad campaigns that worked really well for him. The other two didn't generate leads, but they did work out really well when it came to brand exposure and overall traffic back to his website. There was also a very positive spillover effect from his advertising campaign that resulted in likes to his page. So one important thing I do want to stress too immediately going into this, I don't think it's important to ever advertise for people liking directly to your page. If you're advertising content, that typically has a very positive spillover effect when it comes to likes on your Facebook page itself. So the first of the two successful lead generating ads that Brent had running was the single story home search. If you're not familiar with that, there is actually an in-depth video that Karen and I did where she actually walks through setting it up, why it worked for her, how she went about creating an effective consumer profile, and what led to the overall success for this ad. So Brent and I both really didn't feel like there was a need to actually go into more detail on how to set that up since there is a video. It's right down below in the description. If you're on Facebook, head on back to the YouTube channel. I've got it linked up there. So what are the actual numbers when it comes down to this ad for Brent in his specific case? He actually spent $354 in total across 4 different ads. So they were all catering towards the single story home search, but he had 4 different types of ads that he was running and testing and really expanding on the setup there. Why was that important? Well, now moving towards the future, he can tell which one worked better than the other, and he can run that one on a longer basis with a much more significant budget. So it does really pay dividends to actually take the budget and actually take time to test different ad setups instead of running one ad calling it good. It's always a very good strategy to actually try and test multiple different ad styles, different headlines, different creatives, different text. It's always a good idea to test all of that out. Now, his budget might seem a little higher than what you're traditionally used to. I know on the Karen video, we talked about $35 for 25 leads in 1 week. And that's great. And when that works, it works, but you're not always gonna be able to do that on a consistent basis. So if one ad doesn't work for you, it doesn't mean necessarily that the ad was a bad idea or that it doesn't work at all. It just means that the setup that you currently were using wasn't the most effective. So it's always a good idea to test, much like Brent did. And overall, throughout the duration of that ad campaign, I believe he captured 36 unique leads, which means that there were people opting in multiple times on one ad campaign, which you are going to run into. That's very, very common, but 36 unique leads, and of that small percentage of unique leads, there was a significant amount that actually converted into appointments. That's the overall equation you want to be focusing on. 36 and 5 appointments is an excellent number. The second successful lead generating ad campaign that he was running was his 45 Tips magazine ad. And I'm not entirely sure if this was connected to a downloadable PDF or a redirect to maybe a page with 45 tips for specifically buyers or sellers. And the reason I think this ad's very interesting is because it shows promise. He actually only generated 8 unique leads from this one, but that doesn't mean that this can't be expanded into something more successful, especially moving into the rest of the year. So for this specific ad campaign, he actually spent right around $80 and generated, like I said, 8 unique leads. The overall lead count was higher, but he was kind enough to actually eliminate repeat users. I am assuming that the bulk of the appointments that he captured throughout the month of December did come from the single story home search ad, but I do believe there is some significant promise to be shown from downloadable guides specifically for sellers. How to get your home ready for sale, 6 ways to make sure you get the highest value from your home. Those type of downloadable guides have been proving successful. They haven't been as consistent yet as these different buyer campaigns, but I believe with a little more testing and a little more time, we are gonna find an effective seller campaign that you guys can execute on a routine basis. So without any more delay, I'm sorry for rambling on so much. I'm gonna hand this over to Brent, and he's gonna actually discuss with you guys in more detail the type of system that you can actually implement to see the type of success that he had. So Brent, take it away, sir.
Thanks, Kelvin. Guys, my name is Brent Wells, and my wife Deb and I own Living Well Properties in Prosper, Texas. You can find us on the web at brentanddeb.com. So today what I was asked to speak about was how we won the contest for the most leads generated by a Facebook ad. What I think I can do is give you a process to start doing what we did to generate lots and lots of leads. Here's that process. Number one, join the Facebook group that Easy Agent Pro runs. Agents go in there and they post up the exact information on their ads, how they did it, and what the results are. This is invaluable if you're not comfortable doing these kind of things, because it's a very simple process to follow and they show you exactly how. And that is how we got started. Step number two, you need to go into Facebook and you need to go to the ad manager on your business page, and you need to create an ad and a campaign. So basically what you do is you say, this is the audience I want to use. I want to spend this much, and I want it to stop on this date, and I want it to display this ad. Now all that information you have to put in, you have to key in and create. It's not hard, and there's videos on the site that Easy Agent Pro has done that'll show you in great detail. And Karen Carr's video is phenomenal. She is just an awesome person. She shares everything she does. She has a caring heart, and I think you're really going to learn a lot if you go watch the video that Kelvin has with Karen Carr. Now after you create that Facebook ad, which you'll see how to do in that video, you then need to set up a landing page. That landing page is what the Facebook ad, when they click on it, sends the Facebook user to. They land on the landing page, they type in their information, they click the button, and then it will either go and let them download a PDF if that's what you're giving away, your item of value, or it'll take them to a search results page so that they can see these are, for example, single-story homes in Frisco, Texas. Now, that is half the battle. You've created your ad, you've created your landing page, and you've created whatever it is you're giving away, whether it's a list of houses or a PDF or whatever. Once you've got that information, Easy Agent Pro does a great job of collecting it and then putting it into your lead management page or your leads page. That lead, if they give you a real phone number, you need to call them right away. And when you create your landing page, always set up texting. And be sure and text them and let you know, hey, thanks, I hope you enjoy the list of homes. I'll be trying to contact you shortly. You can reach me at this cell phone number. Then once you do that, set them up on a drip campaign if you use Top Producer or any of the other items out there. Remember, this is a numbers game. You are trying to reach a lot of people, whether that's 10 good leads or 10,000, and you're going to need to know that some of these folks do not want to work with you. They've already got agents. They just want free stuff. And that's okay. You need to have a good attitude about that. And then once you get the right frame of mind that you're casting a net, whether you're doing like Karen, a very specific net for folks at a later stage in life wanting to downsize to a one-story home, or what we do here, which is we're wanting kind of those move-up families, the younger families that have money, and they're wanting to build a big, beautiful home in our neck of the woods. Then you just need to target that audience and know it, right? That's what you need to be doing. If you follow those steps, I can assure you that you're going to get some leads, and you can get more leads, and you can get a better return on your investment than personally, I think, with any paper product or even pay-per-click ads. So I wish you the very best of luck. Reach out to me when you join the Facebook group and say hi. Post up a question. I'll be happy to share anything that I know with you. All right, have a blessed day.
Brent, thank you so much for that awesome in-depth breakdown of what our users can actually take action on. If you guys want to see the specific setup that he used when he was referencing the Karen ad, that's again linked right down below. Karen walks through the entire process of setting up the single-story home search, which worked out really well for Brent and has worked out for a number of lead site users. That is one of the most important ad campaigns that you can be acting on here moving into 2017. So I would definitely get going on that. Next, one of the most important points that Brent made was how useful Facebook can be. Facebook is still the #1 lead generation source for you online. I think all of your advertising budget should be funneled and focused into Facebook specifically, especially when you have ad campaigns like this and the bank-owned foreclosure exposure setup that Brett Muir actually discussed with you guys also previously on this channel. Again, video is going to be right here and linked right down below. If you're on Facebook, head back to YouTube. I'll have the video there. Also, Brent was kind enough to share with me the ad structure he's going to have moving forward throughout the rest of this year. He will be doing 4 buyers ads, 4 sellers ads, and 1 brokerage ad that he will be running throughout the duration of this year to actually see what type of results he can procure. And finally, before I actually let you guys go, the last thing that Brent mentioned that is very important is joining up with the Beat Zillow group. All you gotta do is click the link right down below. That's gonna grant you access to the video course that then takes you into the Beat Zillow group, where we've got a lot of very good agents in there giving information on what's working for them, what's not working for them. So come join the community. We would love to have you guys. And that's all I have for you guys today. If you wanna generate 100 leads in a month, then take Brent's advice and go out there, start experimenting, testing, and implementing ads that are proven to work while adding new and experimental ads to your arsenal of Facebook marketing tactics. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. Please stay tuned for anything else we have coming out this week. It's always a pleasure. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up. If you love the video, subscribe to our channel. We have new videos coming out every week, and there's always something helpful for you guys. So thank you so much, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.